There is a new kid on the block to rival against the incredible ROG Phone 3, and its name, the Lenovo Legion Phone Pro. Both of them come paired with a Snapdragon 865 Plus processing chip, the latest from Qualcomm. Both have LPDDR5 RAM, though we have 12 on the ROG and just 8 on the Lenovo over here, and they both come paired with UFS 3.1 storage. Here are the hardware specs. Feel free to hit pause over here for more information. We have updated their software to the latest version available on both devices, and we're leaving them at their native 144Hz panels. We're also going to be using their respective gaming modes on both devices over here, and we're going to be using OptiFlex on the ROG Phone 3, which allows for faster app launches. We're going to make sure that all the apps used in the speed test are not using battery optimization. For round 3 RAM management, we're going to disable all animations over here in order to test out raw speed. Round 1 will be all about boot and fingerprint unlock. Round 2 will be all about initial opening app speed, and round 3 will be all about RAM management. Using my fingers over here, so to keep things accurate, we're going to pop GoPro footage to the bottom left hand corner. This is TechNick, and without further ado, let's go. We're going to start over here in round 1 with a simple boot. You can see we have landscape mode on the Legion over there. The ROG Phone gets its first point over there with 14 seconds, just a second quicker in turning on as opposed to the Legion Phone. Going into the phone itself, refreshing the app icons, the Legion picks up its first score there in round 1, now making it 1 point apiece. Testing out the optical fingerprint sensors found underneath both displays over here. They're very similar, though the Legion seems to be slightly faster every single time, so it picks up its second and final points in round 1 with 3 wins as opposed to 3 losses on the ROG. Making sure that we're on the same Wi-Fi network and that all apps in the background are indeed closed. Going into round 2 over here to test out our speed test. Opening up the camera was too close to call. Switching to the selfie cam, of course the ROG Phone took it because we have a sideways pop-up sensor on the Legion. And taking the snap over there, one of them took it quicker, the other one saved it to gallery quicker, so no point was allocated there. Going into the Photos app, the ROG took it and it opened up the photo quicker as well. Now 3 points as opposed to 0 on the Legion. Opening up the calculator app was too close to call over there once more. And our next app over here is Phone app, once again still a system app, getting the Legion its first point in round 2. Going into the settings app over here, the Legion picks up its second point. Now we're moving away from systems apps, going into an internet speed test called Speed Check. We're not going to be testing out download upload speed, but more so how long it actually takes to get through the test. I've sped it up bottom right hand corner, 22 seconds on the ROG Phone 3 as opposed to a very similar, exactly the same 22 seconds on the Legion Phone Pro, so no point was allocated that time round. Next app that we have is a music app, being Spotify. Going into it, it was too close to call because they both loaded different things at different times, but finished loading at the same time. Going into Photoshop Express over here, an image editing app. Going into it, the Legion Phone Pro opened it up a tad quicker than that of the ROG Phone, but the ROG Phone opened up the photo faster than that. Saving them to gallery, it was exactly the same, using that wonderful UFS 3.1 storage on both devices. And our next app that we have is Adobe Rush, which is a video editing program, also once again by Adobe. Going into the actual app, it was too close to call, but the ROG Phone opened up the project slightly quicker. Now we're going to go ahead and export this 4K 25 frames per second file. We're going to compress it down to 1080p, match the 25 frames per second frame rate that we have, and hit export over here. Let's see which one gets to export it quicker than the other one. And as you guys can see, the ROG Phone gets it in 18 seconds as opposed to 20.5 seconds on the Legion. Slightly disappointing for Lenovo over here since they're both rocking the same UFS 3.1 storage. In that respect, the size of the RAM doesn't matter, even though it's 12 gigs on the ROG and 8 gigs on the Legion. Going into Astral VPN, since we need a VPN here in China, the ROG opens it up quicker, and they both turn them on at the exact same time. Going into Facebook, our first social media app, this is one of the reasons why we actually need a VPN here in China. One of the phones opened it up quicker, the other one being the Legion loaded the page quicker, so no point was allocated over there. They opened Instagram up pretty similarly over there, and the next social media app that we have running for us is Twitter. Going into Twitter, the Legion picks up its 5th point, now just 2 points behind the ROG Phone 3, but stick with me guys, it gets seriously interesting later on in the test. Going into YouTube now, which phone is going to take it, and it seems like the Legion Phone Pro grabbed that point, now just 1 point behind that of the ROG Phone 3. Going into my channel, however, the one phone opened up the app quicker, which was going into my channel quicker, which was indeed the ROG Phone 3. And going into the video, which one is going to grab this point? Once again, the ROG Phone 3 now with 9 points, a 3-point lead as opposed to the Legion Phone Pro on a 6 points over there as opposed to 9 on the ROG Phone. Going into Netflix though, the Legion snaps back another point with 7 points. Going into my profile, 8 points now, just 1 point, once again behind the ROG Phone 3. So it is trading back there. And going into Google Chrome, the ROG Phone picks up its double-digit 10th points over there as opposed to 8 points on the Legion. Going into our first game over here, both with their respective game launches. Going into it, let's see which one can open up a game faster, because these are both gaming monster devices, and the Legion Phone Pro actually grabs that point second, now with 9 points as opposed to 10 on the ROG. So the ROG still has the lead, but we still have 3 more games to go through. So let's see which one is going to come out on top. Going into flip diving over here, once again, running our game launches, going into it, the Legion Phone Pro grabs its 10th point, now matching that of the ROG Phone 3's 10 points as well. Second last game here, second last app of the 20. Temple Run 2, I sped it up, slowed it back down, and once again, the Legion Phone Pro opened up this third game slightly quicker than that of the ROG. Now for the first time in the test, taking the lead with 11 points as opposed to 10 on the ROG. Going into PUBG Mobile, a slightly longer app to load than the previous games that we opened it up, and the Legion Phone Pro took it 12.5 seconds, a second quicker than the 13.5 on the ROG Phone 3, closing off round 2 with a win to the Lenovo. Going into round 3, it's all about RAM management. Now guys, remember we're rocking the same LPDDR5 RAM. That is what matters over here, not the actual storage of the RAM, the size of the storage being 12 on the ROG and 8 on the Legion. The 12 gig of RAM Legion would perform the same over here, and it doesn't look too good for Lenovo this time around. It is killing a lot of apps which the ROG Phone 3 is keeping open. If both of them kill the app, I don't allocate a point. If both of them keep it open, I don't allocate a point. The one phone has to keep it open and the other one has to kill it in order for me to allocate a point, and that is why the ROG Phone is now sitting on 7 points. Lenovo is starting to look a bit like Xiaomi when it comes to RAM management, and as you guys saw in the introduction of this exact video, I did keep all optimization or battery optimizations off, so none of these apps should be killed in the background. Even the iPhone with 4 gigs of RAM can keep this many apps open in the background. Not all of them, but definitely better than that of the Legion Phone Pro. The Asus ROG Phone 3 is absolutely destroying the Legion Phone when it comes to RAM management, wrapping up round 3 with 14 points as opposed to 0 on the Legion. So go for you there, Asus ROG. Total points 25 for the ROG Phone 3 as opposed to 14 on the Legion Phone Pro. But if we look at just raw speed when it comes to round 2, the Legion actually came out on top with 12 points as opposed to 10 on the ROG Phone 3. Both incredible gaming monsters. Let me know which phone that you guys prefer down below in the comment section. This is TechNick, and I'll see you in the next one.